Hey everybody, Jim Perry from Reach here. Bentley and I are out for a short walk early this morning out at Bear Cave Park. We're out early today because in just a few hours we'll be at a funeral in Plainview to say goodbye to my wife's mom, Grandma Sandy. So goodbye, in saying goodbye, is so much like saying love you. We say it without meaning. We say it too quickly and we don't really actually put any meaning to it. And humans have struggled with this forever. We sometimes never get a chance to say our final goodbyes, whether or not someone has passed on or just moved on to something bigger and better. We know that that person is moving on to something better or something different, but we're also sad. We're conflicted because we aren't a part of that anymore. TVs and movies have dealt with this forever. Good Will Hunting is a movie where the main character at the very end makes the choice to follow a girl and to move on, to go after a new life with her. And his friends, although they suspected it might happen, they're actually surprised that he went through with it, that he actually went ahead and moved on, because he's just gone one day. They're happy for him, but they're very surprised, and life has to move on with them. The extremely popular TV show MASH had an entire episode, the very last episode, called Goodbye, Farewell, Amen, where the two main characters, two doctors, Hawkeye and BJ Honeycutt, they avoided saying goodbye for weeks and didn't actually get to deal with that until the very last minute of the very last episode. Again, a very wildly popular last episode because we struggle as human beings with saying goodbye. And these two doctors did not want to say goodbye to each other. These two doctors who had a genuine love for each other as fellow human beings. I had a middle school friend who moved away probably my 8th grade, maybe my 9th grade year. And I remember knowing that his family was moving on to a better situation. But again, I was so sad because I wasn't going to be a part of his life anymore. And we'd become very good friends. Every time I've had colleagues or friends that I've worked with moving along, and they say, well, I refuse to say goodbye. I'm going to say, see you soon or see you later until we meet again. A little bit bittersweet because we all know in reality that there's a very good chance that this might not happen. We say it because we might want to make ourselves feel better, and we avoid actually saying our goodbyes because of that. If we want to make sure that those relationships continue from far apart, we have to be extremely intentional about that. But again, sometimes that isn't realistic, it's not sustainable, and we know that it's just not going to happen. Which leads me to my challenge for you today. If you have goodbyes coming up, or if you have a goodbye in your future, say what you need to say to that person. Don't just say a quick goodbye or I'll see you soon until we meet again. Take the time to actually say what you need to say. So, Grandma Sandy, today we will be gathering to say goodbye to you. Families and friends of yours will be together to say their final goodbyes. They'll have varying degrees and varying beliefs of what that final goodbye means as far as seeing you again someday. So, from me, goodbye. I'm happy for you that the suffering that your body and this world has put on you over the last several years is finally going to be relieved. You're finally going to be free from that burden. I'm happy for you because of that. Over the last couple of days, we have heard so many people say how sweet you are, which has been great to hear. And I'm thankful that you had the chance to have that kind of an impact on their lives as well. So there are many traits that you have had for years that have been passed along to your daughters, specifically to my wife, and many of those traits have been passed on to my daughter, and you will live on through them. I'm thankful for that. Some of those traits drive me a little bit crazy, but your strength and your stubbornness and your dedication to things that you believe true and to be right is admirable. And I am grateful that you have passed those qualities and that strength onto your daughter. and to your granddaughter. You will be greatly missed. I wish you well. Talk to you soon.